Here I arrived to my boat. It is packed for winter, and I don't want to unpack it just to sail for a couple of days. So I want to test this time if I can use my 2.4-meter long dinghy to sail for a day, or let's say for 12 hours, if it will be comfortable. So first I have to take this dinghy down from its winter position. It is about 40 kilograms. So note how I use the mizzen rig to take it down. By the way, in one of my next videos, I'll show how I have built this dinghy right in my living room. Now I pack for about a 12-hour long tour with my small boat, so I will certainly need a life jacket. It's winter in France. It's not that cold, but I will certainly need a wool plaid just in case. I will take food that is not here, but I will also take water, enough for a day. I will start in the dark, so I take a headlamp. For different purposes, I would probably need a knife, a piece of rope, and I can't help being paranoid after so many years of sailing in Arctic waters. So I will take a VHF radio with me, and that is probably an overkill. I will take a flare and a parachute rocket. Yesterday I came with my dinghy to this shipyard behind the locks. The original idea was on the low water to take the dinghy down into the river, sail down the river to the ocean, and then with water rising, come back. But I found out that it was impossible because yesterday I came on this concrete road, but today I have to take my boat down into the mud. And the mud is very, very deep. So it will be impossible to take the boat down. The water is rising. It is about 2.5 hours before high water, but I'm still waiting until the water rises up to the concrete. Now it's 8:30, about 3 hours after the high water. It means that the current is the strongest right now, and I decided to wait a little bit before I go further. The sun is rising soon. Now I go downstream at 2 knots. It's relatively cold, and I'm really waiting for the sun to rise. And I hope that this strong current will turn in 3 to 6 hours, and I will go back with the stream. The sun has finally risen. And the same minute the sun rised, the wind picked up a little bit. Now we go at 2, probably 3 knots. Now I am moving towards the famous local fortress. I hope it will be possible to find a place to stop there. I have arrived to my destination. It looks like I'm totally alone on this island, and the fortress is certainly closed. Here is my boat. And here is the fortress. It was a nice tour, except of that I have to row all the way back. It's 6 miles against the wind, and the current is not going as strong back as it went forward. So it was very easy to come to the fortress, and it is very hard to come back. And okay, it's a dream. Now, after 2 hours of rowing, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I decided to change the posture. Now I can sit with face forward. Oh, beautiful. So yesterday I found out that I can row easily with this small dinghy at 2.5, 2.7 knots. Today I have to row against the river current, and I go around 2 knots now. It's difficult to understand if the current is from the sea water coming in into the river delta, or it's still river flowing out. So probably they cancel each other now. Here in the river we have navigation signs. Here is one, and here is another one. So you have to align these two and hold them aligned to avoid going on the ground. Here these two signs are almost aligned, so I can follow this route. Now I'm approaching the final destination. Beyond this bridge is the lock. I have to pass the lock and come back to my bigger boat. This time I have tested if I can use my small dinghy to sail around for the whole day, and my conclusion is that 12 hours in this boat is okay, no problem. It's not too small, it can go between 2 and 3 knots on the sails and on muscle power. So I was very satisfied with this trip. Nice experience, very close to nature. I'm very satisfied. So I don't need to unpack my large boat every time I want to sail for a day.